Welcome everybody to race 14 of the AT&T Cup Season 2. Here for 24 laps at Pocono. On the pole for today's race is Zachary Rogers, and beside him is his teammate Jim Morton. Starting third is Gene Evans, and starting fourth will be winless driver Samuel York, hoping to maybe change that here today. But we'll get ready and watch the cars go by. 42 cars here today for 24 laps of racing. Who will be the winner today is the grand question. Pit stop strategy could come into effect. We had a caution caused at the end of the Quaker State race because cars did not fuel up. Coming out of turn 3, pace car going to dive down pit road. Teammates of Zachary Rogers Racing will lead him down. The owner on the pole. Green flag is out. We are on the way at Pocono. Amy Midir is already looking down on the bottom. 3 wide. Had no cautions for wrecks here as of yet. Only been due to caution flag. Jim Morton in the lead early. Zachary Rogers in second. Amy Midir is going for third. Michael Parker into fourth place now as here comes Adam Rogers looking for fifth. Oh, and we have a caution. Allison Rogers is on pit road. There's Austin Alves with heavy damage as well. So caution flag will wave for the first time for a wreck this weekend. Jim Morton is your race leader. As we will get to take a look here and see what caused our first caution of the day. Well, this is danger corner, I guess. This is at the very back of the pack. You'll see the 16 clipping into the 93. And then the 14 is going to clip the 93 into the 24. And the 16 and the 93. Oh man, this is not going to be a good hit for them. Oh my goodness, the 93 gets stuck into the wall. The 16 comes back up onto the track. There's Michael Santos around, Michael Amato, Steve Cavallo. No other drivers involved. But let's go on board with the 16 here. On board, Austin Alves. My goodness, and you can just see the 93 car there got stuck right in the wall. Let's take you to your restart. Get ready to go back. Green flag racing. Here's your top 10 rundown. Jim Morton, Michael Parker, Zachary Rogers, Paul Sardinia, Adam Rogers, Frank Linares, Amy Medeiros, Gene Evans, James Francis, and Samuel York is 10th. We still have 40 cars in the race. Cars out of the race are Allison Rogers and Austin Alves. Their days end early. As we will get ready to go back. Green flag racing here with 19 laps to go. And we're hopefully maybe looking towards a driver to get their his or her first win of the year. Green flag is back out. We are back on the way. Jim Morton may be looking for his first win of the year. He hasn't won since Rockingham of last year. Of season 1, I should say. Michael Parker going to make a direct move to the inside. These cars have more power. It might work out for Michael Parker. And see if these guys can keep it green for more time here. As Paul Sardinia with a push from Adam Rogers. The 26 will... Oh, and he gets almost into the 23 car. So we're going to watch the cars go on the back. Everybody seems good. Michael Parker in the race lead. Paul Sardinia into second. Adam Rogers to third. Amy Medeiros looking for fourth. Now Adam Rogers will pull up on the side looking as Michael Parker will lead And we'll get our little monitor up here for TNT. As Paul Sardini is getting harsh battles from the 99 of Adam Rogers. Amy Medeiros down on the bottom as well. And take a look at the cars going by here. Adam Rogers still with an amazing push from Amy Medeiros. Adam Rogers to second. Amy Medeiros going to go to third. Jim Morton to fourth now, looking under the 81. Zachary Rogers, your pole sitter. Teammates helping each other out here. Now, where's the other teammate of the Zachary Rogers Racing Stable? Michael Beeson a bit farther back in the pack here on the back bumper of Brenda Harala. He's moving his way up. He's 20th at the line last time. Ooh, 3 wide here. Stephanie Vanas, Philip Tringali, Samuel York. They keep it together. Let's go back up to the front here. So Michael Parker continuing to lead the race. Adam Rogers in second has pulled away. Amy Medeiros in third now. Jim Morton fourth and Zachary Rogers passing Scott Greeny for fifth. There's James Francis looking for seventh on Scott Greeny. So we continue to run green and clean. Peggy Bowling and Nico Tringali into pit road, making some early unscheduled pit stops. There's Michael Amato. He has not had a good year thus far after his championship year last year, running in the back here at Pocono. Nico Tringali already away. Peggy Bowling taking right sides and fuel. Peggy Bowling is away now. So we might be getting into pit stops. Drivers have kind of singled filed out. There's 3-time race winner this season, rookie Peyton Goodwin. And looks like Michael Parker is coming down pit road. Amy Medeiros will stay out. Kate Arala staying out. Paul Sardini, Samuel York. And this big group of cars right here staying out. So a little spread out. Amy Medeiros into the race lead though. As Nico Tringali continuing. And Nico Tringali did not fuel his car up enough. He's going to have to come back down pit road. This is going to hurt his day significantly. Peggy Bowling is good, it seems. Amy Medeiros continuing to lead the race. As these cars back here have settled it out. Scott Greeny, the first one off pit road. But he might not have fueled it up all the way. Everybody else coming down pit road now. Will Scott Greeny have to be the next driver that did not let them fuel up his tank enough? Peggy Bowling currently settled in at third place for now, it seems. Will Scott Greeny have to pit again? He is. Scott Greeny has blown his day. They did not fuel the car up enough. Here's Michael Parker in the race lead. Will he keep it? Will Amy Medeiros keep it? And looks like Franklin Ayres is the next. And there's Nico Tringali. He has finally run out of gas. Michael Parker appearing to be the race leader. There's Amy Medeiros coming out in her spot here. And there's Nico Tringali running out of fuel. And Franklin Ayres might just be on the tail end of the pack here. Let's see where he is running. Yes, it appears Franklin Ayres is on the tail end of the pack as Nico Tringali running out of fuel. If he does not get enough fuel this time, they will surely cause a caution. Nico Tringali has retired from the race. Perhaps a fuel leak problem, but Nico Tringali is done. Michael Parker is your race leader. Adam Rogers second. Peggy Bowling third. I don't know how she got up here. Good pit strategy, I guess. Pitting early on her own. Then it's Amy Medeiros fourth. James Francis fifth. Jim Morton sixth. Kate Orales seventh. Karen Dare eighth. Payne Goodwin ninth. And Ryan Shea is 10th. Zachary Rogers is back here in 13th. And who is 39th? Scott Greeny, and I can't find him anywhere. The 48 may have just retired from the race as well due to fuel problems. Peggy Bowling trying to make a move for the race lead here on the outside. Adam Rogers still on the inside of Peggy Bowling. Adam Rogers will pass Peggy Bowling. Peggy Bowling letting Adam Rogers by. Amy Medeiros coming back up to the front here in fourth. As Michael Parker continues to lead the race. Frank Linares will be at the back here in 38th. Michael Amato running in the back. Where's other Zachary Rogers Racing? There's Michael Beeson in 24th, I believe. Let's see where he is at the line. 24th for Michael Beeson. And they are racing up here, guys. Zachary Rogers, Kate Rogers, Philip Tringali, Samuel York, Peyton Goodwin, Steve Cavallo. Good pack racing right there. 5th and 6th place cars here as Michael Parker getting a battle from Adam Rogers. Adam Rogers looking for his first win in the series. And he might get it today, but Peggy Bowling now going on the inside. Peggy Bowling to the inside. Big push from Amy Medeiros. Adam Rogers going to try to use the outside line to help. We watch the cars going down. No help to Peggy Bowling. Amy Medeiros opting not to help. Michael Parker staying on the high side. Peggy Bowling will remain in second. Amy Medeiros passed Michael Parker for third. Michael Parker now falling back in line a bit. By the way, we hit 10 laps to go last time by. Will be 9 laps to go this time by. Remember, Peggy Bowling pitted a lap before these guys, so she might have to pit early. Peggy Bowling again looking to the outside. This time Amy Medeiros. Amy Medeiros thinking, and Amy Medeiros will go with her again. The 2-car really had to hold up, though. Adam Rogers taking the race, continuing to hold the race lead. And now Peggy Bowling will be held out to dry yet again. This 4-car pack here. Now let's check who has the fastest time of the day. Goes to Nathan Rogers at 52.064. Last time at the line he was 18th. Now Michael Parker ducks to the inside for Peggy Bowling. Peggy Bowling getting help to go by Adam Rogers for the race lead. But now we have pit stops. This time Peggy Bowling will pit with them. Amy Medeiros staying out. Paul Sardinia, Michael Naylor. There's Steve Cavallo staying out. Kate Harala, Karen Vieira, Nathan Rogers, Derek Fletcher, Benjamin Mimoso. Numerous other drivers going to try to do the fuel strategy thing here. Amy Medeiros to the race lead. Paul Sardinia is second. Steve Cavallo looking for third. As hopefully no drivers make the mistake of not getting enough fuel, because that will surely cause a caution to come out. Peggy Bowling off pit road first, then Michael Parker. Adam Rogers third, James Francis fourth, then Jim Morton, Ryan Shea, Philip Tringali, Kate Rogers, Brenda Harala, Gene Evans. Here come the other drivers. Sheila Sullivan coming in, Stephanie Manaus, Michael Amato. Peggy Bowling, though, appears to keep the race lead. As there's Franklin Ayres. He just made his pit stop. Zachary Rogers is the race leader. He stayed out one extra lap. So he comes down the pit road this time by. Peggy Bowling is the leader. Amy Medeiros coming up in the second. Michael Parker third. Adam Rogers in a battle for fourth with James Francis. Then Nathan Rogers, Paul Sardino, Steve Cavallo, Jim Morton. Kate Rogers and Ryan Shea in a battle here as well. Your pole sitter going for his pit stop. Gonna take 2 tires. He will surrender the race lead to Peggy Bowling. Peggy Bowling in the race lead, as it appears nobody had any problems this past race. The past pit stops here. Peggy Bowling is cruising away for the time being. Peggy Bowling continued to lead the race. 5 laps to go at the line. No drivers showing any problems. Let's go through the field here. Peggy Bowling currently leading this race, won twice last year. Driving the number 7 Ford. Now with Penske for this 1 year, she's looking to get her first win. Four laps to go. James Francis up to second place. Third is Michael Parker, winner of Las Vegas. Fourth, Amy Medeiros. Fifth, Adam Rogers. Sixth, Nathan Rogers. Seventh, Paul Sardina. Eighth, Kate Rogers. Ninth, Michael Naylor. Battle for 10th between Kate Harala and Jim Morton. As Peggy Bowling is being caught, James Francis and Michael Parker are flying up to the front here. As James Francis is catching, and so is Michael Parker now. Those guys these 2 drivers here in the draft. Michael Parker just put down his fastest lap of the day. Benjamin Mimosa with the fastest lap of the day at 51.993. Peggy Bowling is slowly but surely being caught upon. And the caution is out. Jim Morton! Something happened to Jim Morton. These cars here are stuck. But this will most likely save the race for Peggy Bowling. This will end the race. At 2 laps to go, the race will end under caution. Peggy Bowling will win at Pocono. And Peggy Bowling got saved because James Francis had the speed, and I think the 22 car would have won today's race. The biggest thing is what happened to Jim Morton. We saw him running in the top 10, and this is just going to ruin his day completely. So let's take a quick look and see what happened there. We're going to watch this lifetime, so watch what happens to the 23. His car blows up. And then he's going to hit the wall and spin himself out here. And look at everybody trying to avoid him. Oh, great work by everybody. Stop car on the track causes the caution to come out. And I'm not certain, but I think this might have been the second year in a row that Jim Morton has had bad luck at Pocono. Well, we're on the final lap of today's race here at Pocono. Peggy Bowling will pick up her third career win in the AT&T Cup Series, her first of Season 2. Second place, James Francis. Third is Michael Parker. Fourth, Amy Medeiros. Fifth, Nathan Rogers. Sixth, Adam Rogers. Seventh, Paul Sardina. Eighth, Kate Rogers. Ninth, Michael Naylor. And 10th will be Benjamin Mimoso. So coming out of turn 3 for the final time, winning today's race is going to be Peggy Bowling. Alright, so for the final time today, Peggy Bowling is your race winner. Finishing second, James Francis, then Michael Parker third, Amy Medeiros, Nathan Rogers fifth, Adam Rogers, Paul Sardina, Kate Rogers, Michael Naylor, and Benjamin Mimoso finished 10th. Kate Harala, Brenda Harala, Gene Evans, Michael Beeson, Ryan Shea 15th for the 15, Philip Tringali, Derek Fletcher, Steve Cavallo, Cindy Vieira, and Michael Jenkins 20th. Then Tony Vieira, Carol Fletcher, Mike Kidney, Peter Sands, Logan Scott 25th, Samuel York, Karen Vieira, Zachary Rogers, Peyton Goodwin, and Sheila Sullivan 30th. Then John Linares, Daniel Carnero, Stephanie Vanas, Mike Lamato, Benjamin Dion 35th, Michael Santos, Frank Linares, final car to finish the race 37th. Jim Morton 38th with apparently what was a blown motor. Then Scott Greeny and Nico Tringali 40th, those two cars with fuel problems. And Allison Rogers and Austin Alves who hit bad impacts into the wall over there out of turn number 2, so maybe they will have to fix that, but if not, it's going to be a bad place to crash. So that's it for Pocono. We'll see you guys next time for Talladega. The trucks have a week off, so we won't see them until we go to New Hampshire, which will be after Talladega. So we'll see you guys at Talladega.